This is going to be more or less an all-day event, and it's going to include a lot of State 48. As we take a look at the satellite radar right now, that shaded area of pink behind all this, that is your severe thunderstorm watch. That does go until 8 o'clock. That means we have the ingredients necessary for severe weather. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning just north of Kingman right now. That means we are experiencing severe weather. So this is, again, going to go through much of the afternoon into the evening hours. It's going to be moving south to north, and right now towards La Paz County, we have some isolated thunderstorms there that are going to be packing a bit of a punch. Many of these storms are going to be capable of producing some pretty strong wind gusts as well as that intense downpour. And there will be some embedded hail with a few of these storms, and some of them right now making their way through the valley, and they're moving rather quickly right now. As you look towards Fountain Hills and areas south there on 87, some heavy rainfall. Then you're going to be moving into the northern portion of the valley up towards Surprise on the 303 across 17 as well. So again, heavy rainfall, some low visibility, some strong wind gusts coming from these thunderstorms, and our one severe thunderstorm warning really to the very northwest corner of the state. But Kingman, you're still under a flood advisory, and that's going to go until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So localized flooding and a possibility. Some of those low-lying areas prone to flooding are going to experience that. You've had some very heavy rain moving across town. It's going to continue to the north, and more rain is on the way for today. This is the look from the Storm Prediction Center, and issuing your watches. Focus on areas between Flagstaff all the way down to about I-8 in northwest Pinal County. This is the outlook for wind, so significant wind in this area is expected for today. You do have a little drop off in that outlook though as you get into the brown shaded area, but it is really going to be focused on between Flagstaff and about the valley and areas just to the south there. This is the outlook for hail. And we're also going to be concerned, and there is a low risk, but there is the potential for there to be a weak tornado or two. And this, with the discussion, it is looking like they're going to be looking towards the rim for that possibility of a tornado. But again, you see, it does include the entire valley and Phoenix metro area. So again, this afternoon, definitely need to be weather aware and stay tuned to 12 News on air and online for updates. Now, as you take a look at your FUTURECAST, you're going to see this first round of rain lifting north across I-40 up around Flagstaff. It's this second round that's coming out of the southwest into the early afternoon hours. In the next couple of hours, that's going to make its way across the valley, make its way through Yavapai County, and continue on to Coconino County. That's the round of thunderstorms that is going to be packing the biggest punch that brings us the greatest potential for severe weather. And while all of that is happening, there's still strong thunderstorms in the eastern third of the state, all the way down to Cochise County, all the way up to the nation. So again, this involves so much of the state. By 8 o'clock tonight, things are starting to wind down and lifting to the northeast. Now we'll take a look at those temperatures for today. We'll just get into the 60s and maybe some 70s for the high country, and maybe make it to 90 degrees around the valley and the lower deserts. And as far as the 7-day forecast is concerned, after today, things really quiet down and they cool off. In fact, take a look at next weekend. Low to mid 80s and lots of sunshine.